so day 2. So on the agenda today we had the CARNAVAL street party. We actually had to do 3 things. We had to go to the CARNAVAL street party, then we had to go to some party with like celebs, Brazilian celebs and influencers and that kind of thing, and then we were supposed to go to some place for dinner, right? That was the agenda. So in the mornings, obviously the hotel serves breakfast at a certain time, so wake up, go to the restaurant, and it's me and a few of the old stars. We're chilling, we're talking. They had many things on the menu, but I'm a simple guy. Bacon and eggs, that was my breakfast. Let me actually tell you, I had bacon and eggs every single day, so I'm not even gonna say what I had for breakfast on the other days, because it was bacon and eggs. If you ask me what I ate in Brazil, I'll tell you it was bacon and eggs. I had bacon and eggs every morning for breakfast. So I ate my bacon and eggs, and then we were supposed to meet at the lobby at 9. I had already showered and whatnot, so immediately after eating I just got my bag. And this bag, let me tell you, this bag I've had it since my first ever Converse delivery, so it's got a lot of sentimental value. But I didn't take this one to Brazil, unfortunately. I took my Jordan one. And the Jordan one I've also had since like 2017. So now we're in the lobby and there are 3 Sprinter vans waiting for us outside. One of the Sprinter vans was security and the other 2 are for the All-Stars. So we go outside, and when we go outside there are 4 guys. There's like one here, one that side, and one that side. So I'm speaking to one of the Brazilian All-Stars, and she's like, this guy is a cop. I was like, how do you know? And she's like, nah, we just know. We know a cop when we see one. And then I was like, oh, okay, so why do you think they're here? And she's like, no, it's our security. And then I was like, oh, okay, now I see. So we literally had like security the whole time we were there. So we get into the vans and we go to the first location. So the first location is where we were getting our outfits and doing our makeup for CARNAVAL. So we get to the first location, then the securities go out. The securities literally like clear the area where we're supposed to walk into, clear the area, open the door for us. They're like, okay, you guys can come out. We go out, and then we got into the building, right? So we go up and we're in the building, and there's like clothes, and you know, there's the makeup artist doing her thing. And let me tell you, I was looking for an outfit for like an hour, bro. I did not know what to wear, and everybody looked so good. Like, when I say everybody looked good, I was just like, nah, I can't not have an outfit to wear, you know. And the thing is, when I went shopping before I went to Brazil, the day before when I went shopping, I actually bought something that would kind of have the CARNAVAL theme. But let me tell you, CARNAVAL is extra. It's not just, okay, let me wear a floral top. Like, you actually have to wear something that where it looks like, yo, this person actually went above and beyond. I struggled looking for an outfit, bro, and everybody's looking nice, and I'm just like, yo, what must I do? And then I found this pink robe. I was like, okay, this gives me a lot of Kung Fu vibes. Obviously, you guys know I do Kung Fu. Well, I did Kung Fu. So I was like, this could work. So I put on the robe, and I take the belt, and I tie it on my head, and I used it as like a sash. And I'm like, yo, I don't know if it's called a sash, but that's... So I put it on, and I'm like, yo, this works. So that's how I ended up wearing the pink robe, because it just represented the Kung Fu part of me, and you know, so I was just like, okay, cool, this looks nice. So, okay, cool, everybody's ready. Then we ended up leaving. So we leave the place, and then we arrive at the location of the CARNAVAL street party. The party that we went to was called Explode Caracau. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but that was the name. Don't attack me. So we got there, and we walked for a long time. We walked for like 20 minutes to get like into the CBD, because obviously all the roads are closed, so you can only drive so far, and then the rest of the distance you have to walk. During CARNAVAL, everything closes. Shops, like, there's nothing that's open. There are a few that are open, but most close. So we went and we arrived at this truck. So while we're at the truck, I was just like, oh, okay, cool. So this is the vibe. And let me tell you, the people looked so beautiful, bro. Like the outfits, you can see that everybody's just so comfortable with being who they are, and you know, like the way they express it, like you can just see the confidence, you can just see it in them. So I'm not gonna lie to you, and I know you guys are gonna ask, well, some of you are gonna ask, everywhere you go, it's booty cheeks, bro. Booty cheeks, booty cheeks, booty cheeks. The ladies are in bikinis, guys are in bikinis. Everybody's looking good, bro. You know the vibes. You know the things people say about Brazilian women. One of the crazy things that I also witnessed is that people just kiss each other, like in the middle of the road, random. I don't even know if the people know each other, but like people will just walk up to each other, kiss each other, and I'm just like, do you guys even like, do you know each other, or is it just like the festive spirit taking over? Like, you know, it was just like crazy to experience because you don't see these kinds of things in SA. But anyway, we buy the truck, and you know, the truck is playing some music, people are dancing, it's playing like, you know, it's playing songs that are big in Brazil, iconic songs, basically like our equivalent of Sister Bettina and those kinds of songs. I was just like, okay, cool. I mean, the vibe is nice, you know, but for me it was just like, it's not something that I haven't experienced before. And then the truck starts to move. So let me tell you, this truck moves at like 4 kilometers an hour. While the truck is moving, it's playing the music, and the people are dancing along the track and following the route with the truck, but like standing all around it. And when the truck started moving, they turned up the volume, and then more people came, and that's when the energy escalated, bro. The energy was through the roof. The truck is moving, we're there dancing, da 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 da, do 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 do. And as we're driving around, because obviously, like I said, it's in the CBD, so like there's the skyscrapers, and you can see people looking out of their windows, like coming out to see what's happening downstairs and like be part of the whole experience, you know, taking videos from their balconies. It was just crazy, bro. Like, it was crazy. So we were dancing, it was lit, whatever. We're taking videos, we're taking clips, we're getting lit, dancing, we're laughing. Dude, I can tell you now, I have never experienced something like that in my life, bro. That was, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Like, dude, it was so dope. But just imagine it, even the truck looks nice. Like, they even dress up the truck to look nice. Imagine it, bro. Joburg CBD. Imagine Joburg CBD. There's a band on top of the truck. There's a band. They're playing music there. And there's somebody performing. And the truck is driving 4 kilometers an hour. And then there's people on stilts all around the truck as well. And then it's just everybody else that's around the truck vibing, walking along the truck, bro. It's energy, and everybody's so close to each other, you feeding off all of that energy, bro. So it was just alive, bro. Like the whole experience was just like, I don't even know, bro. It was crazy. So eventually people started needing the bathroom, and I also needed the bathroom, and they told us, guys, before you go to the bathroom, before we go to Carnival, go to the bathroom. Nobody went to the bathroom, and everybody ended up needing the bathroom. We had to be escorted to the bathroom by security. We went to a McDonald's, and we had to wait in line for like 30 minutes, went to the bathroom, and then we went back. But by the time we got back to the truck, the event was over. It was a short event, but let me tell you, definitely the latest event I've been to ever, like straight up, no question about it. So now we get back to the sprinters. Now the sprinters are waiting for us. Okay, cool. And the lady in charge asks, like, okay guys, we still have to go to this party, but you need to look nice for the party because celebs are going to be there and whatever. So we've got two options. We can go back to the hotel now and get ready for the party, or we can go for dinner and just go straight to the hotel, and you guys can decide what you want to do. So everybody decided that they wanted to go eat and then go to the hotel. So that's what we did. We went to this restaurant, and let me tell you, everything in the menu is in Portuguese, so we had to have translators. Yeah, we did have full-time translators helping us with translations, I guess. So the guy comes to me, he's like, what would you want to eat? I was like, do they have nuggets? He's like, no. I'm like, do they have chicken strips? He's like, no. Look, let me tell you something about me, guys. Nuggets and chicken strips, always my go-to. I can go to Four Seasons. If they don't have nuggets and chicken strips, I'm not happy, bro. That's how I am. That's straight up. So anyway, the guy's like, no, whatever. I was just like, okay, cool. I'll just have a burger, a cheeseburger, and a chocolate milkshake. My burger comes. My milkshake comes, and then I had a few sips of the milkshake. That milkshake was too strong, bro. That cocoa was too strong, so I didn't end up finishing it. And let me tell you something. They brought my milkshake in 2 different cups. So they brought it in like the normal milkshake cup, and then they brought it in like a silver cup as well. So I'm like, why'd you bring it in 2? And they were saying that when you serve, like, they don't just give you how much the cup will fill, like they actually give you the whole mixture of your milkshake. So let's say they mix the milkshake for 500 milliliters, but your cup is 250 milliliters. Here in SA, they'll give you the cup with the 250, but there in Brazil, they'll actually give you the cup and they'll give you like something else to put the rest of the milkshake in. So I was like, oh, okay, now that's dope. So I took a bite of my burger and I was like, okay. It was a beef burger, so it wasn't anything hectic, but one thing I can tell you for free is the beef here and the beef there definitely does taste different. The beef there is more like, how can I explain? Okay, first of all, I don't know if they use the same cows, but for some reason the word venison is popping up in my mind. I don't even know if venison meat is beef meat or whatever, and I don't even know if the meat that they use there is venison, but the word venison is popping in my mind. So I'm gonna describe the beef taste as venison. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Look, even I don't know, but that's just the word that's popping up in my mind. Took a few bites out of the burger, didn't end up finishing it, and yeah, that was basically the end of that day. And then we went back to the hotel and we slept.